Hello friends, my name is Himanshu Panchal. I'm photographer and printmaker based in Ahmedabad, India. Today we'll be discussing basics of histogram and how histograms can help photographers read their photographs better. So we'll start with a small presentation. Um, Histogram is just graphical representation of your exposure through camera. It does not tell anything less, anything more. If you want to start reading your histogram, you'll have to do one exercise. You have to photograph one white wall or a neutral color wall. You have to set your camera to auto exposure and make sure that you have sufficient light in that room, and then make an exposure. The second exercise would be to use a light meter, then take a meter reading, that is reflectance meter reading, then you make a photograph. In all likelihood, if things are okay, you would get the same exposure both in auto and in metered mode, manual mode. The reason being, cameras are designed to expose your photographs at 18% gray, and that is your mid tones. So this is how we can read uh, histograms. We have black area, that is absolute no light is falling onto sensor. Then we have shadows, we have mid-tones, we have highlights and whites. Now white and black are absolute exposed or underexposed parts where there is no definition, and then everything that is in between, that is shadows, mid-tones and highlights, have definition, and that is your exposure part. Now histogram per se does not say whether it's a correct exposure or not. What it says is how much detail you have and what is that detail. Now, when you have a low key photograph, your histogram would be left inclined, which would mean that you would have a lot of details in black that you can see in a white spike that you see on the left, and the lot of details in your shadow area and slight details in your midtones. Whereas if you see high key photograph, you would see that the histogram is tilted towards right. You would have a spike on the right hand side, and you would have details on the right side of the histogram. Now if you have a properly exposed photograph, there is this another photograph, and you would have everything in between. You would not have black or you would not have white. That is how you read histogram. Now histogram per se, as I've said, does not say whether exposure is correct or not. That is always a creative control that a photographer has to decide whether that exposure is correct or not. Now, exposure in any camera is really metered on grayscale. Even if you, while you shoot color, metering is done on grayscale, which means that 000 value in RGB would become black, and 255, 255, 255 will become white. And these three channels will then control what color and how the colors are depicted in your photographs. However, your camera, when it meters for the exposure, the metering is done to bring everything to the mid tones so that everything comes to the middle of the histogram. That is what the object is. However, depending on the photograph that you are making, histogram would differ. Another fun fact is that histogram on your screen of your camera, and when you open your raw files in raw processor, are different. Reason being, when you see image on your back of your camera screen, that is JPEG conversion of the image that you have just made. While you open your file in raw processor, That processor will tell you histogram based on the raw file that you have shot. Now, as you can see here, the histogram on the top right of the screen gives you a visual from back of the camera, and it has a different histogram than what you see on the bottom left of the screen. Now you can see that there's a slight difference in terms of data that it shows, because raw file usually carries much more information than your JPEG files. That alone does not help a photographer in that sense, that in a lot of low key and high key setups, your back of the screen would give you a misguided information. So please be aware that when you are seeing anything on the back of the screen of your camera, it's not the absolute idea of what your histograms are. Hence, it is much more advised, if you can, to shoot in tethered. If you are in a studio setup and if you can shoot tethered, it is much better to shoot tethered and review your histograms and your exposures through any cataloging or applications such as Photoshop or camera raw module. That will help you a lot. Now, learnings are that histogram is measure of exposure. What it says, what it graphically represents, its exposure. It does not say whether the exposure is correct exposure or an incorrect exposure. Exposure metering is done based mainly on grayscale values and on luminance values. It does not really calculate whether you have values of red, green, or blue in your photographs. Camera screen shows histograms of JPEG conversion of a raw file. So if you have your camera set up in sRGB, but if you intend to process your file in Adobe RGB, then your histogram in the back of the screen and histogram when you process the file in camera raw processor would be significantly different, because the color gamut changes. The learning and understanding of histograms serves day for any and all photographer, because then you are in control of your exposure and making sure that you get correct exposure all the time, every time. Looking at histogram helps you whether you have exposed correctly or not. I hope you like the presentation, and I invite you to subscribe to our channel. Thank you.